Very much for agreeing to take part in this series of interviews, which we call 10 Minutes with ILPN. And first of all, could you just shortly introduce yourself?
Hello, thank you for inviting me. My name is Iva Holmerová. I am from Prague, from the Czech Republic, and I'm from the International Longevity Center, Czech Republic, and also from the Centre of Gerontology here in Prague.
Okay, and how would you explain, Iva, to a layperson what it is that you're doing and what type of research you're doing?
Well, our center, International Longevity Center, which acts as a center of expertise on longevity and long-term care here in the Charles University, Prague, deals with different issues in long-term care. My personal background is medical. I'm geriatrician and public health, but I also collaborate with other people who are more involved in the social policy and social care. So we are such an interprofessional team who is just trying to look at different issues in long-term care.
Okay, and how would you actually describe long-term care in Czech Republic? What services does it cover and for whom?
Long-term care, I would just keep to the definition, to the international definition, which says that long-term care, it is the care which is integrated and provided over a long period of time to persons with limited self-sufficiency who need some assistance in activities of daily living. It is the definition that we try to promote here, also here in the Czech Republic. And it is a very difficult situation with the long-term care provision here in the Czech Republic, because as you know, we are situated in the Central Europe. We are former state which was under very strong socialist influence, and since many years, all before and also after these political changes, there is an increasing need for care by these people who need services like long-term care.
And what would you say, Iva? What are the three main policy priorities for long-term care in Czech Republic?
And I would like just to add also to the questions that we have really very many problems, and I do not dare what are the main three problems, but as you know, the system of health and social care here in the Czech Republic is split between the two departments, Department of Health and Department of Social Affairs. So I could focus or say that we have one major problem in healthcare sphere, and the next one is in the social care sphere, and the major one is in the interface, which is the truth, because really the interface of social health and social care, it is a major issue, but it was just a bad joke, I would say. I think we have many more problems, and many of them include the quality of care. The quality of care also in institutions, I would say, and also the availability of care in communities, especially in smaller villages and so on. So there are really very many problems to be solved, but I believe that it is not that different from many other countries.
So if you had an opportunity to introduce one new long-term care policy, what would that be and why?
Well, I am not sure if I understood the question. If I can introduce the policy, what I think important, the most important I would say is the communication of health and social care systems and departments and so on, and also the development of the law. But because I think that in this field we really do need a law on long-term care.
Okay.
And also on the nursing homes, on the institutions, on quality, etc., etc.
And in terms of research priorities, what do you think is a piece of research that still needs to be carried out in long-term care in Czech Republic?
I think there are also many important items in long-term care. Maybe I have not introduced enough our field of research. We are trying to look at quality issues in long-term care, on the prevalence of important diseases and disabilities, etc., etc. So I think it is necessary to carry on these research issues and also to communicate on the international level with other societies and so on. Therefore, I appreciate very much this ILPN initiative, and I also appreciate those initiatives that are in other fields, in more medical fields. For instance, the special interest group, which now is working within the European Union, Geriatric Medical Society, and so on. Also, I would like to stress the collaboration LTECA, which is the exchange of experience in long-term care, which was initiated by myself and some colleagues from Central and Eastern Europe, and we are trying to promote these issues also in Central and Eastern European countries in collaboration with other initiatives and societies.
Okay, so now, Iva, I'm going to ask you a few quick questions, and I'm looking for a number of responses from 1 to 10, where 1 is low and 10 is high. So the first one, what policy priority is allocated to long-term care in Czech Republic?
And I should answer 1 to
1 to 10. 1 is low, 10 is high.
Yes, I would say number 2 or 3, maybe.
Okay. And
yeah.
And how aware is general public about what the long-term care system offers them, do you think?
It is difficult to answer by numbers, because it might be 3 as well, but also 8. When we just define long-term care, it might be 3 because people do not understand what does it mean. But when we speak about the care provision and care quality, it is really very high interest. So it might be even 8 or 9 maybe, because there are even now very many affairs, many discussion and media reports on this issue.
Okay. And how do you think, how well does the long-term care system actually support people with long-term care needs in Czech Republic?
It's very different, and it depends on region, and so, well, 5, maybe.
Okay, thank you. And how well does the system support the needs of carers, do you think?
Even less, I think, so I would guess for 3.
For, what did you say?
3.
For 3, okay. Yeah. And the last one, how, you answered it a bit already, how integrated social care and healthcare systems are in Czech Republic. What number would you give here?
I would go also for 3.
Okay.
3. Yeah. I think it is a really problem.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. That was my last question. Again, for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me, Joanna.
Thank you.